Heyo, happy Friday. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Gang, my name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated online premium educational platform that's available to the retail trader today. Results matter here. We've got one simple goal. That's to help you guys to learn, trade, and profit. If you're new, make sure you like and share this video. But more importantly, make sure you subscribe to the channel because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free. Where myself, other TT Pro traders, as well as special guests, will drop golden nuggets and give you guys free lessons and help you become better traders and investors immediately. But why should you listen to what I talk about on these lives? Began my career working at a fund in New York City, folks. Did not figure this stuff out on my own. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. Stock market crashed. But the same year, I went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, aside from that, my team and I at True Trading Group have since helped thousands of retail traders from all over the world, all walks of life, achieve peace of mind from getting financial freedom, understanding how to trade stocks, options, and crypto. We're going to teach you how to fish at True Trading Group, how to stand on your own 2 feet. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not gambling. It's a skill. Skill needs to be learned like any other, especially since it's one that can help you guys reach financial goals you never thought were originally possible. We're going to start this live stream off as we recap what was a shakeup in the overall markets, but it was a big green day for us. Big green week for us as we capitalized on what was a nice pullback in the overall markets. I keep telling you guys, educated traders, does not matter if markets are up, down, left, right, sideways, we're making money. I'm going to do a quick little Q&A session. We're going to bring on my partner, Adam, co-founder of True Trading Group with me, and he's going to help me go through a little Q&A session with you all. Then I'll talk to you briefly about the membership and the platform. There's some people that are maybe interested in how do you join. We got some discounts and incentives running for you that you guys might want to listen to and pay attention on how you can join. And then I'm going to talk to you guys about the overall markets. Big day for us today. Nailed it. SPY put options from yesterday into today. Beautiful trade, 40% rip. Then short Roku, short Okta. Just really, really nice. I put on a hedge position today. I'll talk to you guys all about a whole bunch, everything else that I did today. It was a really, really, really active day today. I was in 4 different positions all at once, managing that. I'm still in some of these positions as well after taking both profits off the table. I'll tell you guys exactly what I think the markets are going to do next week, and most importantly, how we plan on making money from it. Then last but not least, I will show you guys the platform that is True Trading Group. Yes, I say platform. It's not just a chat with trade alerts. We are a platform that gives you access to the same professional level of education that I received when I worked at the fund in New York, but also access to tools and resources that professional traders use. So without any further ado, let's not waste any more time. I know it's Friday. You guys might be anxious to get yourselves, get your weekend started. Maybe you want to go bring the kids into the snow if you're up in the East Coast like I am. But we're going to start this off with that Q&A. Give some time for people to log on. You guys can start typing questions in chat right now. There's no such thing as a stupid question. There's no such thing as a silly question. Do not be shy. Do not be embarrassed. Start typing questions in chat right now, folks. Let's begin that Q&A.
Evening, Michael.
Hello, hello.
No, I was going to do something else, but I didn't do it.
All right.
You guys want to know how long I've known Michael? I like your haircut, Michael.
Oh, thanks. I mean, you can't really see it, but thanks.
No, but I know you got one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looks nice, right? You guys like that?
I did get a sandwich for those that were in chat at the end of the day.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. You know what? We need it. Mike, Joe, help Mike take some questions, but we need to get an update on Simmons.
An update on Simmons? What happened to Simmons? When's the best time to invest? Man, talk about a general broad question. When is the best time to invest? I mean, listen, if you're not invested at all, there's never a wrong time to start investing, honestly. As long as your time frame, your time horizon, and your outlook is many years into the future. I mean, listen, if your time horizon is you want to invest just for the next 5 months, then yeah, maybe right now is not the best time. But if you're trying to invest right now, and you're going to invest for the next 5 to 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, I'm not sure what your time horizon is, then it's never a bad time to invest because the markets historically have just gone up with very brief moments of decline. And those declines usually can span over several months or maybe a year of a decline. And then once the decline settles and the dust settles, the markets then recover and they start to move themselves back higher. So trying to time the market from a long-term investing perspective is a fool's game. You guys want to make sure that you get yourselves involved and you start investing and start building a portfolio in strong companies that you guys believe are going to be bigger in the future than they are today.
Simmons didn't answer. No, he needs to send me some information on the small account challenge that we're doing starting Monday so I can give it out to everyone else. Joining you guys 1 month ago. I believe Sam means that he subscribed to our channel 1 month ago, but still hesitant to get involved with you guys. Still watching. All right, that's cool, Sam. King with an H. I like it. It's different.
Thanks, Sam. We're ready when you are, Sam. I'll be here. Trust me.
The Hutch 592, which is actually what I call my wife. Is there a chat room to... It's Friday for those that are new to the TTG stream. Is there a chat room to help you with classes? Mike? I just ask him. You got to answer him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're talking about is there a chat room for you to talk to somebody while you're going through the classes? I'm not sure if you're talking about that, but we have a live chat room that runs from 7:30 a.m. Eastern time all the way up until 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. That is open live. All the moderators are in there. We're all sharing our screen. We're all on the microphone talking to you like I'm talking to you now. You can send us direct messages and ask us questions during the day to get any help that you need with any of the classes, or if there's anything that you don't understand. We also do small private study groups every week. So if you are struggling with anything, you can always pop into a small study group and talk to a moderator. There's 8 other professional traders that are moderators in True Trading Group other than myself. It's not just me. So you'll be able to have, access to all of these traders at any given time. We're all in chat from pre-market till after hours. Like I said, you can DM us or you could, jump into one of those small private study groups. We also do one-on-one mentoring with our lifetime members. So there's a lot of different ways for you to get help with anything that you do not understand with those courses.
Matthew Cohen says, since it will be almost impossible to match the professor, what tips can you provide for a small account active trader to capitalize on his moves? You like what I did there? Can you please get off your phone? I'm not on my phone. What are you looking at?
My hands. I'm waiting for you to finish asking the question.
Oh, this is not a quality show.
It's the highest of quality shows.
Matthew Cohen.
It is like this from now on. When you ask a question, it'll be like this. Waiting for you to.
All right, Matthew Cohen.
Yes.
Hold on. There's confusion here. We're using the word competition. It's not a competition.
Who used the word competition?
We did. Small account challenge or whatever. People insinuate competition just like I did. Oh,
no.
Yeah, can you explain? Because I think that's what he's talking about.
Well, no, Jason Simmons, who's one of our pro traders in True Trading Group, he's going to take an account. He's going to put $1,000 in it, and he's going to grow it to 25K. And he's going to show you guys how he's going to do it. He's going to call out all of his trades. He's going to literally show you step by step how he's going to grow that small account. So what this person's asking is hey, what tips can you provide for a small account active trader? You can't follow exactly what he does. And yeah, listen, no, you're not going to be able to get the exact same price that he gets on every single one of his trades, but Jason's going to tell you what he's going to do before he does it, just like I do, just like the other mods do. Before I get myself into a trade, I come on the microphone, I tell everybody what I'm looking at, what stock I'm going to, what I'm going to buy, where I'm buying it, where's my stop loss, where's my take profits. So everybody knows what I'm going to do before I actually do it, and everybody knows what's going on in my head. My advice to you for the small account trader is, to if you want to follow Jason's trades from what he calls out, by all means, go for it. But also see what he's doing, and then see if you can find similar trade ideas and similar trade setups, and use the education.
Maybe like a small account demo.
What?
Maybe like a small account demo.
No, it's small account challenge. The challenge is take $1,000 and grow it into 25.
Yeah, so he will have to adhere to PDT because he's not taking a $100,000 account and only using $1,000. He's actually opening a new account.
Yeah, he's opening a new account with $1,000 in it.
Right. Jose Sanchez is a trial member who was a member of ours in 2018. He left. He is since back in the trial membership. Tony said he was supposed to sign up, has not signed up yet.
Jose.
I want to know why he left. Jose, just type in why you left back in 2018.
A lot's changed since. I would love to know. A lot's changed.
Yeah, I would really like to know as well. All right. Let's see. I don't know if he's going to be using margin or not. We will see. It's all part of the challenge. Let's see. Okay, so C. Holana says, do you have to be an STR to do the challenge? No, you do not. Angela D says, why is the screen so blurry? I can barely see. Angela, on the bottom right of your YouTube, there's a little gear icon. Click it and choose a higher quality. Chris H asks, Adam, did you order your mason jars yet? Nope, not paying $1,000 for that. That's pure gas.
That joke stinks.
That joke stinks.
Are you talking about that girl? I knew it. I had no idea what you were talking about, but I saw it. Oh my God. Oh boy. It's a family show. It's a family show.
Yep. Here you go. Let's get a real question. I love that there's pictures in this question, Frank. Is the death cross on AMC the end? Like a movie? Michael? Careful what you say. Careful.
I don't know, guys. The death cross did occur today on AMC. There it is. The 50-day moving average has now crossed underneath the 200-day moving average. You had the potential of a double bottom here at this 21 area. A lot of people jumped into AMC after hours yesterday and today on the back of this double bottom. People got very excited with the GameStop news, which I told you guys yesterday has absolutely nothing to do with AMC. And the stock went all the way up to like $28 after hours yesterday. It's now back to 23. Jose answered, Adam. So I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not seeing a lot of bullish signs on AMC, but this $20 level is a major support level. So I feel like, listen, if $20 breaks, it's probably a pretty clean shot to like $17, which would be the gap fill from the end of May. And I would say that becomes your next support level. But you're getting into some pretty dangerous territory in AMC. So yes, we do have live course sittings as well. So Shaniqua Miller says, do you have live course sittings as well? Yes, Shaniqua, we do. So we do live study group sessions every week. We do live webinars and workshops, pretty much every month, covering a variety of different topics. And then during the trading day, we have the live trading chat room, which is, basically a education session in its own, because the moderators are always in there, calling out opportunities that they see in the markets, calling out our trades. We answer questions throughout the course of the day as well, every day within the chat room. My teaching members, you guys can just comment a little bit. If we do live education, you guys can maybe comment if you're a member of True Trading Group and we do live educations that really help you guys and make sure your questions are answered. You can maybe comment, help Shaniqua Miller and anybody else that has a similar question about us doing those live sessions.
In other news, Jose Sanchez just replied, "I'm in real estate. I got away from trading for a while. You guys are 10 times better than back then." Here's the part that first of all, thank you for that. We are literally leaps and bounds continuing to grow. Here's the best part for everyone that's like, because we get people that come on here that say, "Oh, Mike doesn't show his P&L. Mike doesn't show how much money he makes." I do miss Mike's quick YouTube recaps when he also mentioned how much money he made. Stucky.
Yeah, that was 2018.
There is a reason we stopped doing it.
Yeah, there's a reason we stopped doing that. So I used to post like 25-minute videos at the end of the day with like the lesson of the day. I would show you guys my account. You see how much money I made, lost, whatever. But there are,
Tell them why we don't do that anymore.
All right. So a couple of reasons why we don't do it anymore. First and foremost, we think that it's a liability really for trying to, hey, look how much money I made, to try to convince you to sign up, because it gives almost like a false sense of reality for you to say, oh, look, I made 30 grand today. Just sign up for True Trading Group and you can do the same thing. So that's one thing. Second thing, when I used to show my P&L, it starts to affect other traders' decision-making. So they'll get these comments. "Oh, well, you've got a big account, so I can't do what you do. I can't follow this person. He has a big account, so I'm not going to bother trying to follow him." Wrong mentality to have. That's why I always will tell you guys about what are the percentage gains on the trade so that you can figure out how much money you would make with your account, with your risk size. Doesn't matter how much money I put into it. How much money do you put into it? If I make $10,000 on a trade, well, how do you know I didn't have to put $200,000 into the trade in order to make that? So if you were to put 200, is that trade even worth your time? No. So go by percentages. It's all relevant relative to what you are putting into the trade. That's number one. Some people would get discouraged because they think, "Oh, I can't do that. I don't have a big account." Wrong mentality. Second thing, false sense of reality, which is what I just said to you, where, "Oh, Mike made 20 grand today. I'm going to just follow this guy and I'll be able to make 20 grand too." False sense of reality. You guys don't realize, the size that I'm going into a trade, or do you realize the risk that I'm taking on a trade? It may be risk that is far too high for you to be comfortable taking. The other thing that we used to see is that my position size would affect people's decisions. So if I was to get into a trade, let's say if I'm getting into a trade, maybe I go and I put $50,000 into a trade. Someone with a really small account with like a $500 or $1,000 account might say, "Oh, Mike's in $50,000. He must be really super confident about this trade. I'm going to go all in." And they put their entire account into that trade because they think I'm extra confident because I have 50 grand in the trade and they think that that's a lot of money. Meanwhile, they may not realize that that's a tier 1 position for me, which means it's a starter. And I plan on actually getting into $150,000 or $200,000 of position size. So maybe I want to put $200,000 into this trade, but I'm in 50. So for me, that trade may turn out to be a losing trade. And I'm like, "Oh, a really small loss for me and for my risk tolerance." And I just move on, go on my merry way, and I look for another trade. This person just got their legs chopped off because they put their entire account into that trade. Nobody else's position size or risk should affect your decision-making, but that's what we started to see. Don't join True Trading Group because of how much money I make or lose in any given day. Join True Trading Group because the education that I share with you on these live streams makes sense. because you're learning more on these live streams than you've learned in the entire past year trying to figure this stuff out on your own. Join True Trading Group because you're going to get access to the same education I received when I worked at a hedge fund. Join True Trading Group because you're going to get access to the top tools and resources that professional traders use, like simulators and scanners and social sentiment scanners, dark pool data, unusual options activity, analyst ratings, charting softwares, real-time news feeds. Join True Trading Group to get access to those things, to be part of a community of traders that genuinely cares about your success. Not because Mike made 30 grand today or Mike lost 30 grand today. I'm going to follow this guy. Don't join because of P&L. Join because you are getting an actual education and you are learning how to become a better trader.
Yep. I just saw a good one. Mike, you remember a user named Great Dane?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a former member. Trade the strategy, not the account. Why are you a former member? What happened? Talk to me. I want to know.
I want to know.
Let me see something here. Clickety clack clack.
Tell me what you see. I want to know.
They're not. They're recurring.
Listen, they come for the stock tips. They stay for the singing.
All right. Well, good stuff. Here, Joe Westfield from Facebook. Joel Westfield joined last night. I remember.
Okay, Joel, I remember calling out your name
Joel as well. Yes, Joel, on your member dashboard under announcements and schedules, you will see a link. If you click that tab, you will see a link that has both reports available. All right. TTG has millionaire members everywhere. I don't know how many millionaire members we have. I know that we have. I know that we have at least 5.
Yeah, we have a few.
We have at least 5, but it's not a question that we go around asking people.
Yeah.
Because look, all that is just marketing, right?
Yeah.
The same rules that apply to Mike is the same rules that apply to all of you guys. You know, like it's not, you know, we don't want to use, this student is a million. Look, if we were more interested in selling memberships than we were in actually building out something for the long term and helping people long term as part of our business model, then yeah, that would obviously sell more memberships, right? If we would be like, hey, we have 100 millionaire students, you know, like, you know, it's all, you know, I am sure that there are quite a few people that do very, very well. And by quite a few, I mean, like a lot.
It's all relevant though, man. Like, okay, millionaire member. Did that person start with a $500,000 account and now it's at $1 million?
Or a $100,000 account,
or did that person start with $150 and now it's at $1 million? I mean, it's all, you know, this is what drives me crazy about this stuff is like what other people make does not matter. You don't know how these people made that money. You don't know how much money they risked to make that money. You don't know what their financial situation is like in order for them to risk and make that money. Okay, you don't know what type of other income that person has to make that money. The only thing that matters is your situation and how you are going to use the education that you're going to gather so you can take advantage of opportunities in the market to make your life and your family's life better. Whatever that means, if that means being able to afford one extra night out to eat dinner or being able to take your family on a private jet to the Maldives on vacation, whatever better is for you, that's the goal. And when you worry about other people's money and how much money other people are making, it can be demoralizing for someone that's been working hard at this for 3 years and is maybe making $20,000 extra a year. But then you see that, this person made $1.5 million. And you're like, how come I can't do that? Well, you don't know what that person did to make that 1.5. You don't know how much they had to put in and how much they had to risk in order to make that 1.5. You would never put that much money into a trade to make 1.5. Does that mean you can't make 1.5? No, you absolutely certainly can. But continue down the path of consistent profitability without swinging for the fences, without risking your life savings. Focus on making additional income year in and year out, month in and month out, so you can put extra money aside to go on that special family vacations. You can put more away towards your retirement. You can pay off student loans. You can pay for your kids' college tuition. You can buy that vacation home. You can pay off your mortgage faster. Those are the things that you should be focusing on, not how many people made $1 million, because that's the things that are going to help you. This is why I don't show my P&L. It's irrelevant. Join True Trading Group because you want to actually learn the same stuff I learned that I worked at a hedge fund. Does it really matter if I'm like, guys, I made $2 million last year? Does it really matter? Are you going to make $2 million? What if I was like, guys, I made $50 million last year? What does that mean to you?
I mean, to me, I'm gonna ask you for like 5.
So it's the point that I'm getting at is you get lost focusing on everybody else. It's like Instagram. What you see on Instagram is not real.
Don't you ruin that for me, you son of a bitch.
It's a facade. It's the best of everyone's, what everybody wants to. It's the same thing. Focus on you. Focus on your goals. Focus on your progress. Nobody else's. This is not a competition with other people. You're not working at a job and you're a salesman and you've got to beat the other person for their sales, because otherwise one of you is going to get fired and you have to worry about what this person is doing versus what you're doing. You don't have to worry about anybody else other than you. When you start worrying about other people, that's when you start to stumble. Stay in your own lane, put blinders on, worry about your own pocket, nobody else's.
Mm-hmm. That was good.
It's true.
It is. It is true. That's what I'm always telling my father.
It's definitely a Friday stream, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a Friday stream.
All right. Let's see here. All right. Type your questions in chat. Here. This is from Doodle. Mike, do traders with bigger, like huge position size have priority for brokers to place their order versus traders with $500? That's actually a good question. I think he's talking about execution, right?
Yeah. No, they're not supposed to.
But does that mean that it doesn't happen?
I mean, listen, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not a market
right,
maker.
But if they do, then is that why AMC is not at 500,000?
Ooh. Ow, man. You literally just told me to be careful.
All right, I'm done.
Like what? That was wow. Anyway. No, it should not. Position size should not matter. I can go through a direct order with light speed with, a $5,000 order, and somebody else can come through with a $50,000 order on Robinhood. I'm getting a better fill. So it's not about the size of the order, but rather the execution and the access that your broker has.
Cam is asking, what helped you when you were a new trader, Michael?
The complete shift and understanding that risk is a lot more important than reward. I was very lucky and fortunate enough that in my career, I had a mentor who was my boss at the hedge fund, and he was also one of the partners at the firm. Still to this day, one of the best traders that I've ever seen. And he really, taught me, mostly everything that I know today, and is the reason why I'm the trader that I am today. And he's the one that made me realize, and this is where I get this quote from, teach THD fam, you guys know this quote very well. I've told it to you a lot. This is where this quote comes from. Successful traders are more concerned with how much they're going to lose if they're wrong. Struggling traders are more concerned with how much they're going to make if they're right. And that mindset is what changed my trading forever. I was a cowboy when I was younger in my career. I used to always swing for the fences. I was very aggressive. I would always focus on how much I would make if the stock did this, rather than, well, how much am I going to lose if I'm wrong? I never focused on that. So, and for that reason, I would have big wins, sure, but I'd also have really big losses. And my P&L was not reflecting the trader that I was. I was a better trader than my P&L was showing. And it was not until I realized that the easiest way for me to make more money is not being right more often. It's not making more when I'm right. It is simply losing less when I'm wrong. It is the easiest way for you all to make more money. Every single one of you can make more money next month without making one more winning trade, without making one less losing trade, if you just lost less when you were wrong. That's it. You have complete finite control over how much you will lose if you're wrong. You do not have control over how much you're going to make if you're right, because you don't know how far the stock is going to go. So you don't have control over how much you're going to make if you're right. You have 100% control of, if the stock gets to this price and I am wrong, I'm going to exit the trade. You have complete control over that. So the easiest thing for you to do is, instead of you lose, let's say you normally risk $100 per trade. Stop losing 200, 300, 400 on trades. Only lose 100 if that's your risk tolerance. But everyone will say, I'm only going to risk $100. But then you have a couple of trades every month where you lose way more than that. You say $100 is your risk tolerance. Well, then how come when I go through your trading account, I see here's a loss for 320, here's a loss for 250, here's a loss for 400. What happened on those three trades? Those three trades, what did you do? Why did you not stop out when you were supposed to? If you were to erase all of those trades, I'm sorry, not erase the trades, because you still made the trade, you still were wrong, you still would have lost money. But I want every single one of you, this is an exercise for all of you, and you can all literally go do this tonight or over the weekend. Whatever your risk tolerance is, now that, I don't know what that answer is. Your risk tolerance could be 100, 500, 1,000, 5,000, whatever your risk tolerance per trade is. Go back and look at every single trade where you lost more than that. So let's use $1,000. It's an easy number. For every single person on here that says, okay, if you were going to risk $1,000, go back and look at your trading. Every trade where you lost more than like 1,100, give yourself obviously a little bit of buffer, right? You lose 1,000, 1,100, same thing. Every single trade where you lost 1,500, 2,000, 2,200, 1,800, 2,900, go find all of those trades and minus back out, or add back rather, the difference from the loss to your $1,000 tolerance. So example, if your tolerance is 1,000 and you lost 1,900 on one trade, add back $900. You still lost 1,000 because you still made a losing trade, but take that 900, write it down, and do that on every single one of those trades that you lost over your risk tolerance. Add up what that number is. And then when you see that number, I promise you, I highly recommend you have a garbage can next to you, maybe some Pepto-Bismol, a Tums, some ginger ale, because you're going to throw up when you see how much more money should be in your account right now. That number should be in your account right now without you changing anything. You didn't make one more winning trade. You didn't make one less losing trade. But that's how much more money you should have. Okay? Do that exercise. And then when you figure out what that number is, write it on a piece of paper and paste it to your computer monitor. So every single day, you can see the damage that you are doing to yourself by not being disciplined, by not having strong risk management.
New visitor.
I hope that's
That's good.
helpful, guys.
Oh, let me mute myself. Yo, what's up, dude?
Hey man, just called me.
Wait, what?
Next question. I see somebody saying, what's Mike's thoughts on ESSC gamma squeeze? I love this gamma squeeze. I need to know who talks. I need to know who keeps talking about gamma squeezes. My thoughts on ESSC as a gamma squeeze. There's no way. Not right now. There's just not enough volume for this dragon trades. There's just not enough volume. You know, you have 3-minute candles in here where the stock barely traded a share. You actually have a 3-minute candle where there's not one single share of volume traded, not one single share. There's just not enough volume on this thing right now to talk about a gamma squeeze. Does ESSC trade options? Does anybody know if ESSC trades options? Because I never even looked at it. Yes, it does. Okay. So it does. That's what I was going to say, because in order for a gamma squeeze, okay, in order for a gamma squeeze, it's based upon around options. And what happens with a gamma squeeze is when you have a ton of options that are bought out of the money, what'll typically happen is the market makers that are selling those options into the market will need, because they're so exposed to the long side, they will then buy shares of the stock in order to cover and hedge the calls that they just sold. So if you have like $22 strike call options and all of a sudden there's like 50,000 calls get bought, that market maker is so exposed that they will sometimes buy some shares to hedge that position. And that's will typically be sometimes how you get a gamma squeeze. But I just don't think there's enough volume in this stock right now for me to think that there's a gamma squeeze. Not to say that it maybe can't happen, but that stock's going to need to trade a lot more volume in order for something like that to happen. SPACs have not traded well as of late. So I don't really think that a SPAC is likely to give you a gamma squeeze right now, just because of how SPACs work. So we'll see.
Yo, what's up?
As long as they're in the money, if the options are in the money.
Hey,
Let you know that Jeff confirmed for the 20 lots option.
no way.
Yeah, man. So you're all set.
All right, I gotta
Your mic's
let
on.
Mike know.
Adam,
What?
Your mic's on.
Hang on.
Well, guys, that's Luciano. We call him Lucy, that Adam is talking to. If they're in the money, if the options are already in the money, typically it happens out of the money. But float's only 3 million and more, and throwing 20 options are in the money, and $25, 500% are in the money. I don't know. I just think you need more volume.
All right, Mike. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So good news. For those that don't know, Luciano is our head of logistics. So Luciano's job every day is to make sure that all of our laptops and electronics and giveaway stuff gets sent out, right? So that's really great. We try to get laptops every day. This week they have been very scarce. However, I was just told that we have 20. I'm just gonna put it on the screen now because it's not gonna make it. All right, so if you sign up for True Trading Group, the next 20 people that sign up will receive a free laptop. We were giving away Kindles and tablets all week. I honestly, I mean, I am quite surprised that he was able to get this 20. So I would take advantage of it because I don't, somebody must have canceled an order or they must have miscounted or something.
We had a few of these last night, but they were gone before the live stream was even over.
Right. So, Mike, why don't you see how many new people are on here, go through that, and then we'll get to everything else.
Who's on the live stream right now, guys, that's not a member of True Trading Group? Just type the number 1 in chat. Let's see who we have here. Casino Cash, I like that username. David Lago, Dr. Shake and Bake, welcome back. Hassan, what's up? David Sorrells, what's up, John Bean? Stacy Racy, Cliff, Dragon Trades. Where are they talking about that, Dragon Trades? On Reddit, I assume. I assume they're talking about ESSC on Reddit. David McAllister. Good, guys. Justin Perkins. Yeah, guys. All right. So we've got 20 laptops, I guess it seems, for the next 20 people to. That's going to be good, I guess, over the weekend. But, until those 20 sell out, which will probably be, I don't know, maybe by tonight or by tomorrow. How many did we have last night, Adam? 15?
We had, Joe, what was it last night? 10? Yeah. We had 10 last night. They were gone within like 5 minutes.
Yeah, they were gone so fast.
So
German says, I signed up, guys. The laptop's okay, but the education is really where your bread and butter is.
Yeah. So yeah, we got 20. Mike, walk them through what they need to do to get it. This will be these will 100% be gone by Sunday. So no, same as it always has been, bro. It's on the checkout page.
All right.
Yes, it was.
All right, guys. Well, for those of you that are all typing the number 1 in chat, let me just talk to you guys about the membership a little bit briefly. So for those that want to take advantage of the laptops, there are 20 of them. Okay, there's 20 of them, but let's talk about the membership here for a second, because you guys can go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121, which will give you guys a 42% discount, and it will bring the price of that membership down to just $12.64, down from the original $22.12 price point. Okay. So the original price of $22.12, we are walking the price of our membership back up to $22.12. It is currently, though, you guys can get access to it for just $12.64. That's a 42% discount. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121 in order to claim that laptop. But you guys are also going to be getting 2 small private study group sessions as a member of True Trading Group as well. So these are going to be 2 small private study groups where you're going to be able to get individual attention from a pro trader or True Trading Group, ask questions, go over lessons and topics that you're struggling with, and it really helped to speed up that learning curve. Okay. And then you guys will get these free laptops upon becoming TTG certified. All you guys need to do is go through the courses and pass the quizzes. You also have the answer key. So it's not like a catch with, I got to pass these super hard quizzes. You have the answer key. Don't cheat. You're only cheating yourself. Okay. You are literally only cheating yourself. You want to make sure you understand.
Hold on 1 second. Tammy Gomez, if you're having a problem signing in, go to our website. On the bottom right-hand side, you will notice a little blue chat box that says chat now. Go ahead, click that, select tech support, and someone will be with you. Our team is online right now. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Who was I? Yes. Okay. So becoming teacher certified. So becoming teacher certified is a real badge of honor for our members. It means that you've completed the curriculum, which is a professional level of education, similar stuff to what I learned that I worked at the fund in New York. You get a certificate, you get a green check mark next to your username, lets other people know that you've completed the program, and now your opinion carries more weight. It now means something. Okay, that process of becoming certified usually takes members about 46 weeks. I've seen it done way faster. It really depends on how much time you put towards it. The curriculum is available 24/7, 365. It all goes at your own pace, at your own schedule. So no matter how busy you are, how much time you don't have, you guys, there's really no excuse if you guys want to become certified and get access to professional level education, get the free laptop, get the 2 small private study groups, but you're also going to be getting a complete full money back guarantee, because at True Trading Group, I told you earlier on this live stream that results matter. We're not just empty words and broken promises. Results matter at True Trading Group. Your success matters at True Trading Group. And because of that, everyone that joins, okay, hear me now. Seriously, guys, I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is. If you do not make your membership fee back, which is $12.64, if you don't make that membership fee back at least one time after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a study group, that's all I ask from you. Do those 3 things. If you don't make your membership fee back at least once, not only will I give you the $12.64 back, I'm going to give you an extra $500 back on top. So I'm going to give you back $17.64. That's how confident I am in our ability to help you succeed. Because if you fail, we are going to lose money. And that is all the incentive that we need as a company to make sure you have access to the tools, the resources, the guidance, the mentorship, and the education to be successful. Our refund rate is 1.78%. That's it. We've never denied anyone of a refund that has requested it after doing those 3 things and never making the membership fee back. And we still only have a refund rate of 1.78%. What? I can't see. Yo, Ro! What's good, brother? Yo, that's funny. Guys, so Ro, who just commented, yo, Ro, what's up, my man? Quick little storyline on Ro. Ro is actually one of the original TTG members. Ro is actually one of the very first members that I ever did a one-on-one mentor session with. And Ro, it's been what now, brother? You're going on almost 4 years, I think. And I won't give away any, I know how Ro is doing because in the last time that he and I spoke, but Ro went from, just trying to find his way as a trader to now earning an extremely comfortable living as a trader and implementing what he's learned. And he's also kind of developed his own little trading style around it. The epitome and the definition of learning how to fish and stand on your own 2 feet. My boy, Ro, what's up, man? Glad to have you checking in, Ro. Hope you're doing well, my man. So that is That is Roe checking in. When Adam was like, I was like, what happened, bro? Like, what? What is it? But I'm happy to see Roe checking in. A member now for about 4 years. Maybe once you turn your mic on, though, you can explain it to people.
Tika Parajuli says, Adam, can you highlight the small account challenge for potential members? Yeah, and we did a little earlier, but Michael, go ahead.
Guys, the small account challenge is very simple. Jason Simmons, one of our pro traders, is going to take $1,000. They're opening up a brand new account, and they're going to grow that $1,000 to 25K. And he's going to walk you through the process. He's going to share with you everything he's doing.
What is so hard to figure out? Hello?
What?
No, nothing. I was talking to Joe. But guys, essentially what this is, you don't have to register. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be a member and be in chat on Monday. And you guys are going to watch and have the option to follow along in real time. Somebody starting with $1,000, okay, and growing that into 25,000 right in front of your face. Literally. That's why I didn't want to call it like a challenge or a thing, because people are getting confused. It's literally just like a small account growth blueprint demo. Sign up. Whatever.
All right, folks. So there you have it. All right. So again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. You'll get the 42% discount, the 2 small private study groups, the free laptop, and the money back guarantee, where I'm going to give you guys an additional $500 back on top of that. Let me tell you what's included in the membership real quick, because we are an all-inclusive membership. You guys don't have to pay extra. There's no upsells for tools and resources. It's all included. You get the entire curriculum. It's a simplified and expanded upon version what I learned working at the fund. Beginner and advanced courses, options, swing trading, chair psychology, crypto, how to trade during a market crash. It's all there for you guys in text and video format. You get a trading performance journal that will track all of your trades, give you real data and statistics, so you guys can figure out where you're making mistakes, what you're doing wrong. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of chat. No more relying on delayed news. Quote Media's full book level 2, so you can see all the market makers. Trading View's premium charting software. ETNA's trade simulator, so you guys can practice trading stocks and options with fake money without risking $1 of your hard-earned cash. The Trade Ideas scanner, which is the industry standard scanner, shows you what stocks are making new highs and lows and have a surge in volume. So we make sure you focus on the hottest stocks during the day. The TG chat room, of course, with all of our alerts from a group of professional traders sporting over an 80% collective win rate. We're fully transparent. There's a trading journal on our website that tracks every buy and sell we make. All the wins and losses are there for you to see. Then we also have our live workshops and webinars you can attend. Real-time options flow, dark pool data, social sentiment scanners, analyst ratings, insider buying. All this is available on the TG platform. It's included in your membership fee. You also get those 2 small private study groups to speed up your learning curve. You guys just have to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the code TTG121. You will know you're getting one of the 20 laptops as long as you see a laptop on your checkout cart. As long as you see it, you're getting one of the 20. Once we run out of 20 laptops, the laptop will switch on the checkout page to tablets. It'll be an Android Kindle Fire or an Amazon Kindle Fire or an Android tablet. Okay, so the next 20 people to use TTG121 will get that free laptop, the money back guarantee, the discount, and the 2 study groups. Okay, guys. If anybody has questions about the membership, or if you have a hard time for whatever the reason, you have trouble signing up, you guys can send a text message to 201-775-9702. Again, that phone number is at the bottom of your screen. It's 201-775-9702. Do not call that number. Text that number if you're having a hard time signing up or if you have questions about the membership. All right. Okay, folks. Now let's talk about the overall markets. Solid trading day today. Really solid trading day today. If you guys caught my live stream last night, I told you guys last night that I entered a swing trade on some SPY put options coming into the day today. Yesterday, we bought the $467 strike January 14th expiration put option at $3.83. I bought those contracts right there. Okay, right there is where I bought those contracts yesterday. And today, as planned, we get this nice sell-off down to fresh lows, down into that 50-day moving average, and we just start peeling more profits off the table. Let me take you guys to the daily chart, and you'll see here, see these tails. You'll see that support level right there at the 50-day moving average, which is a key little level of support for the SPY. That also coincides with a key support level on the Qs, which we are really getting into the teeth of this thing, man. Look at this volume. Then the Qs might be in trouble, folks. But here's the support level that you see here on the Qs. Right? So there's your support level on the Qs, and that coincides with the SPY sitting at the 50-day moving average. So I entered put options yesterday, as I believe that yesterday was a technical bounce. I believe this was a technical bounce in the markets, and I wanted to fade that bounce because I believe the markets are going to go lower. I do not believe that this pullback is finished. So we took profits off today. Yesterday, we took some profits at $4.40, okay, on the $3.87 entry. But then today, I'll walk you guys through, we took more profits off the table at $4.60. That's good for a 40% gain so far on these put options. I'm still in some, okay? I'm still in a piece of these put options. The bulk of my position is off the table, but I do believe that we are going lower. Okay, I believe that everybody is programmed over the last entire year to buy the dip. Everybody has been programmed to buy 4, 5, 6% pullbacks. Well, the Qs have already given you that type of pullback off of the highs. And I think everybody's been accustomed to buying that pullback. And I believe the rug is going to get pulled out from under people. And I believe the SPY is going to drop down to this area right here. I believe the SPY is going to get down and test this area, and that's how we're going to start off the year. And then we're going to test that the low 450s, and then that will be where the markets will bounce from there. But I do believe that the markets do go lower off of this pullback. I think that the buy the dip mentality is going to hurt people this year. I think that we never experienced anything greater than like a 5% pullback in the S&P 500 last year. I do not believe that's going to be the case this year. I do believe this year you will get a 10% correction, and I am positioned for that. I'm short Roku. I'm short Okta. I'm in SPY put options. These are all the trades that I have on here today. So the SPY puts was a trade from yesterday. We took the profits today, 40% gain. Congratulations. Guys, how many of my TG fan made money on those SPY puts with me? We've ripped SPY puts to shreds these last couple of days. Wednesday, 194% gain on SPY put options. Today, 40% gain on SPY put options. Still in some. I think we have more downside. I got a feeling next week you're going to hear me coming on here with a boom, as we may look at another, triple-digit gain or maybe an 80% gain, something like that. I think we're going to hit that at some point next week. Nice. Look at all my members commenting that made money on those SPY trade. That's those SPY options with me. I love it. I love it. Really nicely done, guys. Really nicely done. So let's go and talk about some of these other trades, because now that I just went over the SPY with you, okay, I think we're going to get below this 50-day moving average. Let me talk to you guys about some of these other trades that I made today. Roku was one that I made a nice little chunk on to the short side. Roku just broke below key support today. So you'll see Roku tried desperately to hold this potential double bottom. See it? Today we gapped underneath it. So as soon as Roku gapped underneath it, underneath that level, right, you can see we just sold off. I waited for this first bounce, and then I stepped in. I shorted Roku right here. Okay, so right here is where I shorted Roku. Give you guys my exact entry, 185.60, and then we just rolled ourselves out of bed right down here to under 180, and I started peeling profits off the table on this trade, and I'm still in a piece of this position. I took another piece of profit off right before the close. I'm still in a piece of this Roku position. I'm looking for Roku to get down to the low 170s next week, so still short Roku, and then I'll take you guys over to Okta. For Okta, I'll take you guys to the daily chart because what I want to show you with Okta is the lack of buying pressure at a major support level. So you'll see you have a major support level here around 200, right? Here's your major support level on 200 on Okta. Now, yesterday, we dropped into this support zone, tried to bounce back today and yesterday, and then right back down underneath 200. That tells me there's not a lot of buying pressure here at this 200 level. Leads me to believe this level is going to break, and I believe Okta is going to drop down into the mid to low 180s. So I think Okta has more room down to this area here, and I'm also now still short Okta. I'll take you guys into the 3-minute chart, okay? Because what I did was waited for this little bounce back, right? I'll show you some resistance right here on Okta. It's a very clean setup, very, very clean setup. You'll see as we look back to the left, previous support, we broke beneath it. That level then became resistance, right? So as we go up to tap that level, I wait for the bounce back, and then there's your pull in, there's your rejection, and I step in right there is where I got short Okta. I'll give you guys my exact timestamp. Short Okta at 202.09. 202.09, and then you can see we rolled out of bed all the way down to 196. I'm peeling profits off the table. I took another small piece of profit off right before the close, so I can hold this position now overnight, looking for more downside. I'm looking for Okta to get into the 180s, and then that will be my final take profit. We can get Okta down to the 180s. Okay, so I'm looking for some more downside next week. I'm looking for the Qs to actually get underneath its support level. And I'm looking for the SPY to get underneath this 50-day moving average. And I'm positioned as such. Already took profits off the table. Today was a solid day. It was a good way to finish off the week. We had a huge day that Wednesday into Thursday with those SPY put options. And now to finish the week off strong with another big day on these trades. I did have one losing trade today, but it was more of a hedged position. So what I did today, because I was really exposed. I was really exposed to the short side today. I was in SPY puts, I was short Okta, and I was short Roku all at the same time. So what I did was Beyond Meat was very, very strong today. So what I did was, I'm going to expose myself to the short side, okay, big time. So let me step in here and just give myself a little bit of a long position. All right, give me a little bit of a long position on Beyond Meat. So in case the markets do rally and the markets hold and I'm wrong and I get stopped out on my shorts, my thoughts are here is that, Beyond Meat can pay me to the upside if the markets are able to rally. So I put on a little bit of a hedge here to go long Beyond Meat. Once the markets rolled over, right? Once the markets rolled over and we realize, okay, we're not going to continue higher here, that we're going to roll this, I cut the hedge loose. Right? I cut the hedge loose, take the loss on the hedge, and then allow my shorts to pay me. And you absorb the profit on the shorts. So that's what I did there today. So I did have a losing trade. I was 3 for 4 technically, but the Beyond Meat trade was more of a hedge since I was so exposed to the downside. So I was just hedging my risk there a little bit because I was very heavily short. SPY puts, Roku short, Okta short. I took one long. So I was in 4 positions all at the same time. And then you guys can see the end result. Okay? You guys can see the end result. Right? Does anybody have any questions about what I'm referring to, about the lessons and everything? Anybody have any questions about Okta, Roku, the SPY? Any questions? How do you know when to cash in for your profits? I know it's a dumb question. No, it's not a dumb question at all, Tammy. Tim, that's not a dumb question at all. So you know when to cash in on your profits when the stock reaches your target. So what you're going to learn as a member of True Trading Group is proper technical analysis. So you're going to be able to identify where are support and resistance levels. So when you're short, as the stock reaches support levels, you take profit. When you're long, as the stock reaches resistance levels, you take profit. And I teach a tier trading strategy where you are going to be taking profit in pieces so that you're not selling your entire position all at once. I teach a first take profit, 25% comes off, second take profit, 50% comes off, final take profit, 25% comes off. And that'll allow you to stay in winning trades longer. Okay? Not a stupid question at all. Where can we see your trade so we can follow along, emulate? Okay, so Jim, we have a trading journal on our website under the trading history tabs. You can see all of our trades, all of our trading performance. But when you are live throughout the trading day, I'm trading live with you, and so are the rest of the moderators in True Trading Group. So we share our screen with you. Like just like you see my screen right now, you'll see my screen during the trading session. I'm on the microphone like I'm talking to you now, and I tell you guys what I'm doing before I do it. So I'll tell you, hey guys, I'm looking at ABCD. I'm going to be a buyer at $20. My stop loss will be 19.40. I'm looking to take profits at 21, 21.50, and 22.25. I'll say something like that so you know exactly what I'm going to do before I do it. And then once my order actually executes, you get a notification in chat that lets you know the exact price of my fill. Okay, even if you're not in front of your computer, we have a mobile app that will allow you to be connected to the chat room, see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis, and get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. Okay. All right, guys. So there we have it, folks. There we have it. Okay. We're trading a little bit lower right now on the SPY. You have, this 466 is trying to hold after hours. What are the Qs doing? Just drifting. We're just drifting. There's not really, we're just drifting. No real buying pressure, no real selling pressure. We're just kind of drifting a little bit. You can see we're just starting to kind of drift our way lower. All right. All right, guys. So there you have it, folks. All right, there's my thought process. Okay, there's my thought process on the overall markets. My thought process on SPY. I'm in SPY puts. I'm still short Roku. I'm still short Okta. Ideally, what I'd like next week is if we gapped underneath the 50-day on Monday, then you get a little bit of a bounce back to the 50-day, and we can't get back above it. Like we can't get back above 466. I'm going to then look to reload the position because, again, I already took the bulk off the SPY puts, the Roku short, and the Okta short. So the bulk profits are already booked. I've got small pieces of those positions left. So if the opportunity presents itself on Monday, I will reload to get back to a full size. That is if the SPY gaps under the 50-day, tries to get back above it in the first hour of the day, can't, rejects, rolls back down. That's when I'm going to reload that position, and we're going to look for more downside. We're going to look for the SPY to drop, into the 450s, and we'll look for the Qs to move lower as well. And that's what I'm going to look for there for next week. We'll see what happens. Okay, I will update you guys next week with those positions. Obviously, Monday, if I do reload the positions, you will know about it. Of course, my members in chat, you'll be with me live. We'll be doing it live. But for those of you that are just on the YouTube channel, when we do go live after the market close on Monday, I'll update you guys with those positions. Okay, so that's it, folks. What I like to do now is actually just show you the TTG platform. So for those that are interested, I told you that there's tools and resources and all these different things that are included with your membership. I want to show you the platform. Okay, I want to actually show you what you guys are getting access to because it's an all-inclusive membership. You do not pay extra for this stuff. There's no upsells for it. Okay, when you join TTG, you get access to everything we have. It's the daily chat room where the mods and I share our screen. Like I said, we're live on the microphone. You've got the ability to DM us. We're in chat from pre-market till after hours. We're sporting over an 80% win rate. Okay. You've got the 2 small private study groups. That is going to be your chance to get individual attention from a TTG mod, ask questions, go over lessons you're struggling with, speed up the learning curve so we can make sure you're on the right path to success. Benzinga Pro's live newsfeed, live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of chat. No more relying on delayed news. You're going to get news at the same speed as the pros. Guys, in an environment, if you're an active trader, the trader that gets the news first wins. Okay, I have this news feed to thank for the 194% SPY put option gain from Wednesday. If you missed that live stream, go watch it. Because I was notified from our news feed what was in the Fed minutes report that came out at 2 o'clock before CNBC even reported it on TV. And that allowed me to get full-size SPY puts on Wednesday and result in 194% gain. It was a monster. All right. So the traders that get the news first win. You're also getting TradingView's premium charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders, included with your membership. The Trade Ideas Scanner. This is the industry standard. It's a cloud-based AI stock market analysis platform. It streams live on the TTG platform. Always make sure you're focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Then you guys are going to be able to hone your skill with our simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. So you guys can practice implementing what you were learning in the courses. You've got our own proprietary scanner, which has the same functionality as FinViz Elite. You also can scan with crypto as well. Then you have real-time dark pool, options flow, and unusual options activity. This is something that only used to be available to hedge funds and professionals. Not anymore. Now it's at the fingertips of my TTG fam. You just have to go to tgoffer.com, use the code TTG121. You also get our free full trading performance journal. Our trading performance journal will actually track all of your trades, give you statistics and data so you can figure out what you're doing wrong and what you're doing, how we can correct it to improve on that P&L. Then you have our social sentiment scanner. This will scour StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter and tell you what stocks are being mentioned the most. That can help you guys stay ahead of the crowd. Our stock profile tool will give you analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in a full PDF report. Wouldn't it be nice to figure out how many analysts have a buy rating on a stock before you actually buy it? This allows you to do just that. You're going to get our TTG daily watch list and game plan. You're going to see what stocks the TTG Pro traders have their eyes on, find out how we intend to trade them, and how we plan on making money from them before the market opens so you know where to focus your attention. Then you have all of our courses. Guys, remember, this is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. You're going to get beginner courses. These are for people that are brand new, never traded before, or not yet profitable. Start there. Then we have advanced courses for more seasoned, educated traders, more advanced, right? Then you also have options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, trading during a market crash, all in text and video format. You get all of them. There are no special VIP or pro courses that cost more money. Okay, this is all included with your platform, with your membership for just the $12.64. That's it. Okay. Then you also have our TTG video library. This is additional 200 hours of educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted covering a variety of different topics, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. All available for you guys. You have our blog and forum where you can get, trade ideas, helpful tips, insight, and market commentary. And then, of course, any future tools and resources. We're putting a major emphasis this year on new courses for people that are trading while working a full-time job. Major emphasis on that for this year, because I understand a lot of people were working from home last year. Some people might be going back to the office this year. So I want to make sure that you understand trading styles and strategies so you can profit from the markets even while you're working a full-time job. The majority of our members do have full-time jobs. Very important you guys understand that. And they're still making money. They're still becoming better traders. If you guys don't believe me, just watch this. Guys, if you are a member of True Trading Group, if you are a member and you work a full-time job and you're making money, I want you to type the letter I and tell me what you do for a living. Type the letter I, tell me what you do for a living if you work a full-time job and you're still making money. Now, anyone that has a full-time job that thinks, I don't know if I can do this, I want you just to pay attention to how many people are about to comment in chat. Let's read some off. Nurse practitioner, school janitor, real estate, bartender, property manager. How many total members are there? Stacy Racy, we've got just under 10,000 members. Electrical engineer, a regular engineer, a clinician, texting business, an ESL teacher, construction project manager. I own my own business manufacturing aerospace and defense products, seafood manager, airline cargo handler, Boilermaker, butcher, dog groomer, business owner, electrician, insurance and safety consultant, right? So that you guys can see a lot of different, all different walks of life, different professions. These people work full-time jobs. If they can make money while working a full-time job, so can you. But we're going to put a major emphasis on that for people this year. Okay, stay-at-home mom with a newborn. That is definitely a full-time job. No days off. No days off. Okay. So again, folks, we got 20 of those laptops left. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. You will get the 42% discount, the 2 small private sided groups, the free laptop, and the money back guarantee. Don't forget, if you do not make your 1264 back at least once, folks, after doing those 3 things, that's the courses, the quizzes, and a study group, I'll give you all your 1264 back plus an additional $500 on top. I kid you not. That is how much I stand behind this platform. That is how much I put my money where my mouth is. All right. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot, folks. Go check us out. Read the reviews, the good, the bad. Read them all. 1,400 people have taken the time out of their day to write us a review on Trustpilot. I welcome and encourage and invite you all to go read them for yourself. All right. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. You're the best. Have a great weekend. Be right here Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern live. Set your reminders. Turn on your notifications because I'm going live this Sunday. I'm going to give you guys my outlook for next week and how I plan on making money. I'll see you guys all on the live stream Sunday night. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications if you haven't done so already. I'll see you guys all in chat. Later.